Hello everyone, it's me Clayton. I just finished watching the third and final season of Sonic Prime. So, after the events of the first two seasons of Sonic Prime, Nine reveals himself to be the true villain of the entire series, as he needs to use Sonic's prismatic energy in order to preserve his own world, the world of Grimm. So Sonic has to go back to New York City. He has to get both the Chaos Council and all of his friends, every alternate universe version of them, to work together so they can fight off Nine and his army of robots. And that's basically the entire plot of the season. Basically, it's a 7 episode long Avengers Endgame scenario where every single multiversal character comes together to fight off Nine and a massive army of robots with a battle that lasts for basically the entire season. And given that this is both the shortest season and the last one, I suppose I can't really blame them for going for this route for a final season. Especially since the multiverse has been used for so many franchises, from Marvel to DC to the point where it's been mocked and parodied for a good long while. So basically, since they wrote themselves into a corner, I can't imagine any other way for this show to end. And based on that, I think it's actually a pretty solid final battle. There's some repeating animation here and there, but there are also some genuinely good twists and turns that keep the battle exciting from minute to minute, such as a giant Big the Cat robot. There's Nine having to be talked to and reasoned with whether or not this is even a good plan for him to go through. And of course, there's the Chaos Council, showing that they can't be trusted even when he and Sonic has a even when the council and Sonic have a common enemy, they can't be trusted. But it's also fun to see the Chaos Council bicker with each other, showing that even in a room of 5 egomaniacs, they cannot just allow one person to have all the power, even though all 5 of them are Eggman at different age levels. So the baby fights the teen fights the guru hippie, the hippie fights the grandpa, and all of them are considered morons by the main Eggman that we all know and love. So basically, the season ends with a very much a to be continued tease, but at the same time, it feels like it wraps up everyone's storylines pretty well. From the Pirate Knuckles' greed to the Soldier Rouge's being the one to strategize the entire fight, to the different versions of Tails fighting against the robots of Nine. It feels like everyone's subplots get wrapped up pretty well here. And it even ends with a pretty cool moment for Shadow the Hedgehog. And it's kind of ironic that this series happens to have my favorite animated version of Shadow when he's about to appear in the third Sonic the Hedgehog live action movie. But speaking as a whole, Sonic doing the multiverse isn't exactly a new concept, even when it comes to the games. But I really do appreciate how it's done here. Not only being done with interesting versions of characters that we all know and love, but also to stay true to the themes of Sonic the Hedgehog and to actually develop him as a character here. Considering that he learns the power of teamwork, the power of friendship, all stuff that we've seen from other Sonic games before, but the way it's handled here, I think, is one of the better examples of that. So for Sonic Prime as a whole, I'll give the whole series an 8 out of 10. Not exactly my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog animated series, but I think it's one of the ones that'll appeal the most to a widestream crowd. Plus, it has plenty of crowd-pleasing moments throughout this final season to make the whole thing feel like it's worth the watch. See you next time.